This video has been made possible by EA Game Changers. Thank you, EA Game Changers, for providing me with an early access copy.
We can always stay a little longer. We don't have a plan. Just let me live a little younger than I really am. We've got nothing here to save us from ourselves. Let's live life like it's made of jumping.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another speed build, and this time I am creating a micro home in The Sims 4. So the micro home is a tier 1 house for the tiny living stuff pack, and your house can only be 32 tiles and no more. It can be less, but it cannot be more than 32. So of course this was a whole challenge for me. As you all know, I love building mansions. The larger the better. I even find that the 64 by 64 lot is way too small for building a decent sized mansion in The Sims. So building something as tiny as I'm doing right now was just against everything that I stand for. It was really just out of my comfort zone, and I hated it. Although I hated it in the beginning. At the end, I really was proud at what I created. But the first like 5 tries in creating this home, I swear I had anxiety. It was just bad. But I'm happy. I'm so happy with what I created. I'm so proud of myself, and I actually had a lot of fun playtesting this home with my Sim self and my Sim husband. So everything is functional. You can live in this house with 1 Sim. I could not make the bed work for 2 Sims because I had to tuck it in a corner to have enough space to route around in the kitchen and such. So yeah, sadly, only 1 Sim can sleep here. But if you really want to have 2 Sims, you can have your Sim husband sleep on the couch in the backyard, because there is actually a couch there. I added in a nice lounge area with a fireplace. There's a swimming pool, and that is really what I wanted to do for this micro home. I wanted to create something that was eeny, meeny, and micro, so that you could have all of the lot perks that you wanted, but still feel very spacious and luxurious. And I think I succeeded in that. I think when you look at this home, you will not say, oh my gosh, that's just a tiny little box. No, it feels larger than it is, and that's because I added in a carport for the car that is not functional. So it's all decorational, but still I have a carport, which makes the house it feels twice as large. I also add in a little walkway on the left side of the house that also extends the entire width, and makes the house feel really spacious. So happy with how this one turned out, and it's totally up my alley. If you look at design wise, I went with a very modern type of style. I was channeling a little bit of a contemporary style and also maybe a bit mid-century modern, and I think you can really see that in the build, and it fits in perfectly with the style of the furnishing that we gotten with the pack as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this tiny cute home, and also, are you gonna get the pack when it releases? I think you can get it tomorrow, but I'm not sure. I'm fuzzy with the dates, but I think tomorrow the pack will release, or today. No, it's tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Let me know if you know when the pack is gonna come out. But yeah, are you gonna buy it or not? Do you like building tiny homes, or are you more like me and you like large sprawling mansions for your celebrity Sims? Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Me personally, Like I said, I don't like building tiny, but I did really like the furnishing in this pack, and I will be using it a lot more, especially the couch, the armchair, the little side tables are really nice, the circular ones, and also the circular large high dining table I also really like. I do wish that they added in a normal sized circular dining table because we don't have any modern looking glass dining tables. Those are circular in the game. We only have very traditional looking ones. So kind of sad that they didn't add that in. Maybe something like that is gonna come later on with another pack, or maybe we're gonna get one for free, because sometimes they do add in free items if they feel like it's lacking, like with the sunbeds. We've gotten sunbeds with Island Living, and then later on we also gotten sunbeds in a update for our base game, which was awesome. So I'm hoping that they're gonna do something like that with dining tables, although, you know, fingers crossed, you never know. So yeah, as you guys can see, the house is taking shape. I love the carport and then the little red car there on the side. It looks so much fun. Adding in the mailbox, of course, at the front of the house. Kind of unsure which color I should have used for the mailbox. I ended up to go with black because the red just, you know, made the focus go away from the red car, and I didn't want that. The red car is really a focal point, and, you know, a little bit of a kind of flex. No, not a flex. That's not what I wanted to say. It's more of a curb appeal thing. It looks nice in front of the house. So yeah, I really wanted the car to be a focal point, and that's why I made the mailbox black. Yeah, a lot of thought went into the color of my mailbox. So here I'm trying to design the backyard. Like I said, I wanted this luxurious touch to this tiny micro home. So that's why I added in a nice large swimming pool. There are some beds outside. And I'm also gonna add in some green grass, because green grass in the desert also feels very luxurious to me. I mean, I think it's gonna be very expensive to have green grass in the desert, and it's probably gonna be fake. I was watching the Property Brothers, and they have a house in Las Vegas, and their grass is actually fake grass that cools by itself. It was really interesting, and it looked so real. So maybe that is something that they have here in the backyard as well. Fake grass that doesn't get hot from the sun, but looks really nice in the backyard. So here I am adding in a little seating area for your Sims to sit outside by the fireplace on the more colder nights. Sometimes it does get cold in the desert. I don't know when, but it should probably get cold, right? Maybe in winter times. But yeah, they can sit outside and just enjoy the fireplace, maybe drinking a cocktail or some coffee. I forgot to add in a bar. Oh my gosh, how could I forget the bar? But yeah, you can always add in a bar yourself, but yeah, you can do that outside. Just a fun little seating area. So this is the part that we're finally moving into the inside of the house. It took me long enough. I spend more time on the exterior than I actually do on the interior, because there's just not much space to work with. So I ended up with doing like a galley kitchen, a long kitchen. There will be a seating area, and I also managed to make a separate kind of office space. It's really tiny, but just enough space for your sim to either do their homework if they are enrolled in a university, or just do their normal work stuff right there. So yeah, and there's also a fairly decent sized bathroom. I actually could fit in a normal shower. So shower woohoo is definitely something that you can do in this house as well, which I think is very important. I mean, you need to woohoo somewhere in your home. Sadly, the bed it doesn't work for Woohoo, but you have the shower, so that's great. So here, trying to figure out what I want at the front of the house. I'm going with the spade window because I had to move the door off to the side to make the bathroom work. Also adding in this really cute little chair that came with the pack. It's a really nice chair. I love the dining chairs. And then here, of course, coloring the rooftops because I forgot to do that. So yeah, and then here I'm just trying to figure out this layout. So I knew that the kitchen was gonna come here. I just didn't really know the size of the kitchen and how I was gonna furnish it. So I ended up with going with the university mini fridge, and then I add in, I add in a microwave. There's also a dishwasher in there, so if your Sims want to wash their dishes, they can use the dishwasher, and if they want to wash their hands, they can use the sink in the bathroom. So that's really nice. There's a sink, there's a toilet, there's a shower, there's a dishwasher, there's even a little tiny study nook. It has everything your Sim would ever need. And there's even enough space for 2 kitchen counters. 2 full kitchen counters. Oh, no, 1 kitchen counter. Yeah. Oops, sorry. I thought I added in 2. But that's okay. We still have 1 for chopping up food. And then here I added in a little breakfast nook, really. Or eating dinner, you can also do there. And then this is the bedroom / entertainment area where you have the Murphy bed, the television, the stereo, so everything that your Sim basically needs. It's right there in the tiny little corner. And I like it. I like the open living room concept. I think it looks really nice. And then here I'm starting with the bathroom. So the bathroom is actually really functional. And I think it's because the tiny living toilet is so tiny that you can just chuck it in a corner and makes everything work. I did have to place the shower into the wall a tiny bit to make it work. But it does work. It looks a bit weird, but it works. And then here I'm just trying to add in that towel rack, but it was way too big. So I ended up adding it in to the office area. A weird place, but hey, I needed to place it somewhere. I really wanted to use as much items off the pack as I possibly could for this build. So I added in at the office area. So here adding in some wallpaper colors. Just going at very neutral colors because this house is so tiny. I didn't want it to feel like, in your face and bold colors. So we're going with neutrals, brown and white colors. And yeah, just adding in some decorations, and that's it. We're at the end of the speed build. So yeah, let me know in the comments, like I said, what you thought about the build. And of course, if you're gonna get the pack, also leave a like if you did like the video. It's so important for the channel. It makes it grow. And if this is the first video that you're seeing from me and you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So that's it, you guys. I'm hoping that you all are having an awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.